Hey everybody, welcome to another AI Fuzz video. Today I'm Ed. Well, every day I'm Ed. But today I wanted to do a little bit of a different video. We're getting set to release a new workflow. It's a totally tweaked product showcase, icy light design workflow, and I wanted to show you my process, how I from the beginning, or at least testing out these workflows. So I'm going to bring up the workflow here. It's essentially this. It's the workflow that allows you to put a picture in. It'll remove the background and it'll place it anywhere you want in the prompt. And again, it's connected to our upscale and enhancer portion right here, and it's going to spit it out right here. So I was thinking, okay, let me do some testing with car ads or something like that. Someone had mentioned that they wanted to create car ads where they can take a car and just place it in different spots and have lighting correct and everything like that. So I said, okay, let's try that. And it'll start from the beginning. So I like to start with Claude. He likes, Claude gives me some good ideas. So I'm going to ask him, give me some prompts to describe fancy car ads. All right. And then I will do that, and Claude will give me some. Okay, so in the prompt, it's giving me the type of car, and I don't want that. So I'm going to say, can you remove the type of car, then just leave the description of the ad. All right, and then I will do that, and he says certainly. Okay, so these are the prompts it gave me. Let's do this. Let's do number 5. So that's gonna be the prompt, right? Let's go back to ComfyUI. Going to put it in here. Okay, so now we need to find the photo of a car. Now the way we had designed this workflow, the default is 1024 by 1024. So I'm going to see if I can get a car photo. So I just did a quick Google search on car, click on tools and size large, and that will filter out the photos by large sizes. So I'm going to find a car. It doesn't matter if the background is there or not because it will remove it. I mean, this one looks like a nice one. And usually I just take it, I save image, and it saves. So as you can tell, this is 3000 by 1336. It's not even close to 1024 by 1024. So I will open up Photoshop. Open up a new file, do 1024 by 1024. Open up that picture that I just downloaded. I'm going to select B, which is Control A, Control C on Windows, and then Control V on Windows. We're going to scale it down so that it fits in the box right there. Okay. Now, problem, we have this open space, and this is where Photoshop's generative AI fill works wonders. So I'll just select the area I want to fill and have an overlap to some of the picture, hit generative fill and generate, and then it's going to fill in this based on what it gets from this area. It's a great way to fill in areas that you want, and I'll do the same thing for the bottom. Actually, let's make sure it's fill, generative, generate, and then it's going to fill in the bottom. There. So now this is the 1024 by 1024. I'm going to flatten the image and then save it. And I'll call this I'll call it that. Okay, so that's done. So I'm going to go to ComfyUI. I'm going to upload that. And there it is. Okay, so now it's going to remove the background. So now, showcasing the minimalist high-tech showroom, I'll do white car. There. Just so it knows. Okay, I'm going to hit Q prompt. Is this one done? Yeah, this one is done. Q prompt, and then we're going to go through the steps to see what it looks like. So here it's going to remove the background. Did a nice job. Nice job. And they're going to get a little previewing right here. Once this case sampler goes all the way through. And it's going to be previewed right here. Okay, that looks pretty good. See, I have a lighting, and I should have brought the original over because I have this and then this, but the lighting works well. Even the reflection of the car itself on the showroom floor is pretty nice. So it's going to go through our upscale and enhancer. And if you want to get really ticky, there's a little bit of red tone still in there from the original. But I think it looks good. So while that's going, let's look for something else. Let's look for another car that we can use. How about this one? This is a ping. So I want something that I could take a background. And I could have certainly used that ping. But I don't know. I wanted something a little more challenging. How about this shot? I wonder if it's going to work with this. So let's save this image. Oh, I can't. Sometimes the file type is not the same and you're not able to. So it's another Mustang right here. This is a nice one. All right, so we're actually going to save this one. Okay, we're going to go back to Photoshop, do the same thing that we did here. So let's open up that photo. Control A to select all, Control C to copy. Go back here, Control V, and I'm going to scale it down a little bit. Tiny bit right there. Okay. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to select and hit generative fill and then generate. And it's going to fill in this spot for us. Probably with sky or... okay. Good, nice job. And then on the bottom, I'm going to do the same. Generative fill and generate. And again, I use Photoshop all the time, even prior to it having AI generative fill. All right, not bad. So we're actually going to flatten, and we are going to save this as car 3 for some reason. All right, so that one's done. So let's jump back to ComfyUI, and this is still going. We are at 89%. So in our upscale and upscale and enhancer flow, sampler custom, some people were having trouble with the sampler custom. I think it was Matt or somebody mentioned there was trouble with it. I don't see exactly what you mentioned, but anytime you have an error in ComfyUI, it'll post in red what node the error encountered. And I always like to say if this node was red and there was an error at this point, I always check what's coming into this node, because 9 times out of 10 the error is happening from one of these strings. So whatever's coming into this node is causing an error. So just check all your inputs with that red node, see what is the problem. And again, look at your look at the terminal window, really follow along to see what it's doing and where it comes up, because again, it'll usually tell you what caused the problem, and you're gonna start to see the same kind of error messages, like matte image doesn't match, and usually that means you're using like an SDXL model with like an SD15 LoRa or something like that. None type errors come up, and usually that means that you have a node, say like this, and it's you put a value in there, but it may not accept the value. Usually it's like a choice, like yes, no, but some people put numbers in there, or it could be NaN, which is NaN type, which is doesn't understand what you put in that value. So yeah, you'll get to know these different type of images. Okay, so there it is, the final. And in this instance, I like this one better. I think it worked out a little bit better. I'm going to save that. All right, we're going to jump to the next one. So let's bring in the photo that we just got. This guy, card 3. And let's go back to Claude, because Claude is waiting for me. He's still there. Let's find this in the lush green forest setting. Let's see how that works. And that's going to be tricky, but at the same time, and then we will do detailed, realistic. All right, so it's going to be this. It's going to be interesting because of the reflection. I really want to see how IC Light handles the car reflection. So we have this, took the background out, and let's see what it comes up with. Whoops. This is the preview coming up of it in a green forest. Also, ooh, look at that. So it did well. I mean, it did well. You see how it reflects the green in the car reflection of the green grass. And I really want to, let's just do that. Let's move this over. Let's do let's bring the original down, because I want to show what it looks like to move these guys over. Sorry, K-Sampler, going to move you up here to code. That's still not enough space. But right about here, let's do this. I'm going to go like this, right? And there's still not enough space. Dude. All right, I'm going to just move some of this over, bring it down. Okay. So, yeah, I want to show the relation between the original and the final upscale bird. So here it is. Here's the original photo. And then there is the new photo of it in a lush green forest. Might as well bring that. Let's bring the closeted here, right there, so that we can tell what this is. I can smooth this over. I don't like nodes overlapping. I don't know if you're like me or not. I just don't like nodes overlapping. It just kind of gets me. I guess it's OCD. But that's pretty good. I like that. I'm going to save this. Let's just see what the size. That's 1024 by 1024. That's pretty good. Now, I did also download some LoRa's that may help us as well. So right now we're loading these two LoRa's in here. More details and intricate details. But I did download some product showcase LoRa's. So what can we do instead of a car? Let's go to Walmart.com. All right, let's look for an item here. You guys are gonna go shopping with me. Hoo-hee! Let's look for an item. Okay, let's just grab something. Let's Elmer's glue. How about that? Elmer's glue, which is pretty good and pretty decent. It's a straight on shot, and I don't know if I want that. Let's find something where it's a little bit angled. Well, what the heck? Let's see if this saves as anything, and it's a web. So if I want to grab something like this, I usually hit Shift, Windows button, S, and that's a screen snipping tool. So I just snip this, grab it, go to Photoshop, paste, it's right there. See that? Again, that's Shift, Windows button, S to snip stuff from anywhere. So you can just snip it. Okay, I don't even need to use Gentil for this. So I'm just going to flatten and then save as blue. There you go. All right, so I have that. Now, is this still going? Let me stop this one because I'm happy with where this is at. Has it stopped? Yes. All right. So now I'm going to put the picture of the glue in here. Oh, it's actually right here now. Let's grab this. Okay. Now we have to change the prompt. So let's go back to Claude. Okay. Oh, and these are prompts for TARs. So can you give me prompts describing an ad for let's just do bottle of perfume, so it kind of gets what I'm trying to do. Okay, it's gonna give me some prompts. Ooh, suspended in a drop of water capturing a rainbow. What? All right, let's do that. All right, let's do that. We'll go back here. All right, we're gonna do bottle of glue, paste that prompt, and now we're gonna actually change these lures instead of more details. We are going to use the product lures that I downloaded, if I can remember what they were. This, and let's do one more. Let's do product alpha. What is product alpha? I guess we'll keep it. All right, so I changed the prompt, and let's just see what this does. We're going to choose prompt, the original, and there is the background, and it's going to go through the case sampler, which I like to keep that in eyes reach just to see where it's going and along the process. And remember, this new prompt, bottle of glue suspended in a drop of water capturing a rainbow. Okay, so it didn't go by the prompt too well, probably because of the LoRa's. They probably contradicted. I should try that again without those LoRa's. So let's cancel this. It still looks good. Look at that. Not bad. It's a, Elmer's glue on a desk. So let's go back to the details one. I am just gonna grab this and the other details. Oops. This one. All right, I'm gonna try it again here. I'm going to choose prompt. I'm gonna see if now it will go by this prompt more strictly. Let's see what it does here. And again, this is what we do when you're playing around the workflows. You're experimenting. It's trial and error, seeing what you can come up with. Okay, that didn't work either. So it didn't really work. Why? This is my CFG. Then I changed the noise to 5.5. Maybe that'll work. And I'm sorry, ComfyUI, I just keep having to do this. I'm going to change the prompt as well. Let's do let's do this one. And I'm going to do that, and then let's put detailed, add. All right, so I changed the noise. Let's change the prompt, and let's see if this works. Okay, let's see. Okay, didn't really work. I mean, it's just Elmer with a little bit of flower petals. It's not in a lush garden. So that's interesting how that's not working. I'm going to cancel you. All right, I'm going to go back to 1 for this. What if I do the CSG, raise it up, and try that. Bring the CFG up to 5. See if that helps a little bit. Okay, it was a CFG. All right, there it is. So there is the Elmer's glue in a lush garden. And you look, it kept the text pretty good. You know, the main words are there. Elmer's, school glue, not for retail sales, says got God, a block golf, washable, no pan. So, you know, it works for the main text, but, you know, I like that. I'm going to save this image. So let's end this video with let's do a person. How about that? Okay, let's do a person. And so what I'm gonna do is relight or put this person in. I keep forgetting the load images right here. All right, the person I want to add, not Taylor Swift. Or let's do this shoe. How about that? Let's do this shoe. Let's go back to Claude. Finding out. Let's do. There you go. I'm gonna grab that prompt. I'm going to do black shoe. I'm going to soft light detailed. There you go. Okay, going to cancel the current workflow. And should I change the model? Now let's keep the model. Let's queue prompt. Again, this is just going to show you what can you do with this workflow. This workflow will be available at some point. We just have to add a few more things or tweak a few more things, and you'll be able to use it. So this is just a preview of this workflow. It's a product showcase, and then not a lot of nodes at all. Look at that. Besides this, which is our upskill and answer, not a lot of nodes. Now look at that. What did it do to the shoe? Okay, it's on marble. What is this? Is that a reflection of like a window or something? It added stuff on there. I don't like it though, because you don't know what that is. Like your brain is not telling you. So I'm gonna do this. What is this? Oh, how about this? Cradled by a famous actress on a red carpet. Now, how is it gonna be able to do that? How? Let's see. Black shoe. Cradled. Let's see what's it gonna do. I have a feeling this is gonna be a big fail, and it's not gonna know what to do with that prompt. Again, I readjusted the CFG to be 5, so it'll get more of the closer to the prompt. Let's just see if this works. Okay, so it's not cradled by anyone, but the shoe is on a red carpet, sort of. Yeah. And look at that. It made it nice and glossy there, that shoe. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. It knew where to add the glossiness, and that looks really good. So the last one, and I said that was the last one, but let's do another one. Let's do our girl here. Let's do her. Okay, so this is one of the first generations we did with my blasted racket SDXL model, and I want to. All right, let's do this. Glimpse. All right, we're gonna grab this prompt from Claude. I'm gonna do this. I'm not even gonna add the girl part. All right, so we have to stop this. Keep everything the same, and then we will cue prompt because it's gonna relight her. We need a name for this girl because she's been used. Using a lot of our workflows. Comment some name suggestions who we should name this. Then maybe we can name her, not it. All right, here we go. Oh, that is not good. That did not come out right. That is, that's interesting, but it's not what I wanted. So let's do this. Because I don't want to end it on a note like that. So let's do this. I'm going to do warm tones. Girl looking at camera. Standing outside a library during the sunrise. Okay, so we're gonna do that real quick. So I think that's gonna be a better description of what we're looking for and how to relight her. Okay, a little better. We're having trouble with the remove background, and I think it's having trouble because of the hair. So I'm gonna just grab, I know I keep saying this is it, but let's just grab this one, which is that one. Let's see if it still has trouble doing it. I should not, and I should really adjust the settings of the remove background, but I don't feel like it. So, and this is just for testing anyway. So we're going to see what it comes up with. Guys, if you like videos like this, if you want to learn more about ComfyUI, let us know. Can you subscribe to the channel? Watch out for some videos, comment, and give us a thumbs up or a like. And, close your comment, good or bad. We want to hear it all. And hopefully we will respond, not hopefully. Okay, I look a little bit better. There's a lot of green tone in her hair. I wonder if that's coming from anywhere. Warm tones. I don't know where that is coming from. I don't know. But again, this is something we're going to work on. This is why this particular workflow is not out yet, but it will be out soon. We want to make sure we get you the best content and the best stuff to work with, and you don't have to, we're not going to stick you behind a paywall. You're not going to have to join some kind of, monthly payment to get the stuff, because this is knowledge and this is great stuff. We should be sharing it free. So comment, subscribe. I will catch you later on another AI Fuzz video. This is that.